Hello everybody, hope you're having a blessed day. In today's video, we are back on Duel Book to do a little bit of a ban list discussion. Now recently we already released our ban list prediction, what may be happening in October. Today I want to talk more in depth about the ban list itself, and more importantly, the most important part, the forbidden list. Yes, we're not going to be talking about the limited cards, because that could be a whole separate video, or the semi-limit, because taking out that semi-limit real quick. Not much to talk about. Not much to talk about at all. Yeah, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what cards are banned, and why either they should stay banned, and potentially come back to one or more, depending on the situation it has, and also cards I feel like can actually just come off the ban list right now. So the cards that some say are going to have to stay banned because it's way too good, we're just going to keep a nice little section over here. Cards that I think can come back due to some restrictions maybe we can put on the card or situations that have to occur, we'll put in the side deck. Cards that can come back free range, we'll put in the main and the extra deck. Because there are some extra deck cards that actually I think can come back already. So with that in mind, sit back, relax. Alright, so let's get through this lovely 6 pages. So each page is about, let's see, 5 by 4, it's 20 cards. So we're roughly looking at about, let's see, 103 cards to talk about. Oh boy. Alright, so let's be quick for this. First one, Ancient Fairy Dragon. This is a card that is going to stay banned permanently. Mainly being it has two very good effects. The first one, which is already broken already, generic special summon level 4 level monster from your hand. You can attack that turn. Cares. I would love to be able to summon an additional time my turn, basically free, and have it be generic. That would be sick. But that's not the whole reason this thing can do. No. It has a secondary effect that you can destroy any familiar or field spells on the board and gain life points for them. But not only that, you can then add any field spell from your deck to your hand. There's a problem right there. Not only do you get a special summon, you also get your field spell, any field spell you want added to your hand, at the cost of popping your opponents. It's filthy broken. Basically, a free spell summon to get a combo going. Researcher, too good. Next one, Astrograph. Now, card I'm going to say is going to have to stay banned. Similar to, well, Ancient Fairy Dragon. It does basically 2 free. That's way too good. It is for a defensive effect. Basically, you can destroy this card and then add any Stargazer Magician to your hand or deck. Either place it in the penalty zone or special summon it. Okay, that by itself, too broken, but has a secondary effect. Or destroy a battle card effect, which would be its own. Special summon this card from your hand. Monster in your graveyard, extra deck, or that is banished, and blah. That was destroyed. Turn added monster with the same name from your deck to your hand. Okay, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to read there. Too much stuff to read there. Stop this, Konami. Basically, in the end of everything, you're going to be able to special summon out a King Zark, King Zark, big old strong boss pendulum monster, pretty easy by having a card destroy that battle card effect, basically. So you get, again, free special summon, free search. Those cards that are not even like restricted to picking this one per turn, too good. Potentially, if these cards just say you can only activate one of these effects per turn, maybe you come back. But right now, no. Next two, we can talk the same turn. Both the Black Queens, we got the Bearded Boy, the Thick Boy Steam, and then we have Gofu, both when they come back, because Toku Generation is too good. Maybe you go. So yeah, I won't talk about that. Toku Generations, no. First card that can come back is Blaster. Blaster, in fact, does not really have a broken effect. Blaster's effect, one is to summon, the base has effect also just to pop a card on the field, and if you finish, you can add a Fire Dragon from your deck to your hand. I feel like that is perfectly fine. I think it's less broken than Tempest, in my opinion. You know what? We can have this also help Volcanic. Volcanic's on fire! We give Volcanic Blaster. It was back when the Volcanics were actually good for like that 1, 2, 3 weeks. Bit Blaster can definitely come back. I can actually already think I predicted that maybe come back in this ban list, but we'll see. Next one's Block Dragon. This card cannot come back. Now it only has that one effect to add, but it has one good spell summon itself by banishing cards. That part's not bad. But when it's sent from that field to the graveyard, you add not 1, not 2, but 3 goddamn rock cards from your deck to your hand. But the levels have to equal 8. yeah, that's not much of a restriction at all. Now, if it was like end your turn after that, maybe. We've kind of seen that going on with Tron with Eva. But, yeah, there was no restriction saying like end your turn, can't attack, no damage. It's just, you know what, I'm going to the grave now. Here's free cards, have fun. And then the admins pay this battle, get all these searchers based off of that. I guess about summon each other. Yeah, no. Fuck Dragon, you're staying banned. It's probably one of the most broken cards that came around that kind of era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just should not have been made. Next one's Brilliant Fusion. No card I'm going to say is going to have to stay banned, mainly because there is a Gem 9 that gives you a generic extra normal summon. Generic and extra normal summons. Not good for. Next card I'm going to say can potentially come back to some restrictions. The only restriction it will be making it a hard once per turn, or even just a once per turn card. Okay? I'll say probably hard once per turn. And because this card is only used because it has potential of being bounced back to your hand and activate again, that's kind of FTK fodder. That's literally the only reason this card is banned, and a couple other cards we'll talk about also banned. So if you put a hard once per turn on this card, there's no reason this card could be banned. It would actually go to free. Like if this card is destroyed by sensitive airball while this card is equipped, turn to your hand. That's all. Right, next one. Card safe return. Yeah, every time you spell summon, draw one card. No, that card's not coming back. Have you seen decks nowadays? I will revive my 25th time from the graveyard, so I drew my whole deck. Exodia. Yeah, that would literally happen quite easily. Change of Heart is also not coming back, since Konami's already decided that cards that let you take opponent's cards without much of a restriction or cost, because it's hard literally no restriction, are quite broken. Card will not be coming back. The closest they have right now is Triple Tactics Talent, which has to wait on your opponent to activate a monster effect. So unless your opponent hand traps, that card's dead. This card's like, nah. Anytime I feel like it, I'd be taking that, or I'd be taking that, or I'd be taking that. So because of that, card's staying banned. Game is going to also stay banned, man, because it kind of just makes the game state centered around this card. Well, let's see here. Once per turn, a portion of the lowest life points takes no damage. Okay, each turn someone can pay 1,000 life points. You want to draw a card, destroy this card. You opponent the game 1,000 life points. Again, this sets the game to be centered around one single card. That's why I don't like Mystic Might. Everything gets centered around that card, saying, okay, what's going to happen with the game now? Am I going to destroy this card? Or how am I going to destroy this card? I'm going to play around it. How am I going to use the card for myself? Not hopefully in the game that everything gets centered around one card. So, no. No chicken game. No Code Wave, because it basically says no to your opponent for a whole turn for either activating a horse set and spell traps. That's broken going first. Okay, I'm going first. Activate Code Wave. Oh, so you can't activate Infinite Permanence? Oh, you can't set your floodgates? Oh, activate in your turn when you go first, activate on my turn? Oh, you can't activate any spell or traps this turn? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to OTK now. Something. Or your spells and traps you set. Cool. Confiscation. Again, cannot be in the game, mainly because it is a free generic look at your opponent's hand and take a card. Good. Cyberjar, I'm going to say cannot come back. I've seen some analyst predictions saying, oh, Cyberjar can come back to one. It would be a flip effect monster. It's not that good. Sure, the flip effect short art cards, that's not too bad. That part is it lets everyone draw 5 cards. Draw 5 cards! You can also spell summon in level 4 level monster. No, that's not too crazy, but draw 5! Draw 5 is too good. Right? This card cannot come back because of that effect. He would say, oh, it's just a flip effect. I don't care. It's a draw 5. You draw freaking 5 with this card and wipe the board. It's Raigeki and freaking, like, anime card of sanctity. Sanctity. What are they cards? I don't know. Yeah, this card's not coming back. Dandelion not coming back. Poke Generate. Duo. There's like confiscation. Like, basically, rip 2 cards to opponent's hand. Sing Along is a card I can say can come back. Right, pat back to 1. I don't think this card would do much. Zhang Zing card, the little mermaid, the little seahorse fang is not really doing it right now. I don't know last time I seen that fang except in like the god card structure deck. Yeah, it would not do much. It does have that fake send monster from the deck to the graveyard. So comes that card, and then I'm pretty sure something about when it's card, yeah, leaves the field, spell someone from your deck. Now, I don't think it would be that broken in a sense. Sort of maybe some kind of random like FTK combo that you get out some random Zing going to something else, a mermaid. I don't know. Probably something out there. But Last time I saw this card was missing was like the Samurais Lotus card, and I don't think that card's going. Right, but yep, something to check out. It's one of those random cards that's been on for a while. Won't do anything. Moving on, back to 1. The Strudo, I'm putting at the maybe. I think I'm crazy saying, dude, that is a generic token not token, but tuner generator by the cost of half your life points, which is a pretty good cost, but people don't care. Only way I would say this card could come back is if they ban Hulk. That's my only restriction on it. Hulk got this card banned in my opinion. Yes, it was probably one of the best tuners period in the game ever almost. Because it just go from your hand, from the grave, it doesn't matter. You're gonna get yourself a level 7, which, power toward dragon for the win. But yeah. If Hulk gets banned, this card won't be as bad, because basically with Hulk in the game, and this supposed to win in the game, you basically get 2 uses of this card. One from the special summon of Hulk, the other one, when it's in the grave, just bring it right back to no level 7. So, yep, way too good currently, but Hulk gets banned, maybe come back. Fusion, bring back as many special monsters from the graveyards. A decent release, I'm gonna say this card has to stay banned again. People gonna say, hey, it's with rituals, that wouldn't be too bad. It helps with what's that deck called? Necros. Yeah, it'll help Necros. What else is a ritual based deck that could abuse this? Oh, Drytron. You know how good Drytron is right now? Oh yeah, it's like top 1, top 2 decks right now. Oh yes. It could easily be abused. Also, we are seeing cards similar to this card. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently. Get hit pretty hard, pretty quickly. Example that be that the Structure Blade Sword that says no can't special summon cards basically. Right? You know what happened to that? It got banned, came back, and then banned every card to let us summon it out. But no reason this card being in the game, it'll just get that same treatment. Konami doesn't like cards that says you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! That Mystic Mine apparently. Gotta play Yu-Gi-Oh! If you know what I mean. Alright, next page. There's Wyvern. This is an interesting one that I'm gonna put at the maybe. This is one that's probably not gonna ever come off the list. And because this card cannot be in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! At the same time we have multiple Dragon Rulers. Right, so if they plan on having this card come out, yeah, if this card gets released and we have 2 Dragon Rulers along with Tempest, and those may be a normal one coming up soon, come off the list, this card cannot come back. Because it goes to the graveyard to get the banished level 7 or higher light or dark dragon monster, typically like the Chaos Levy and whatever else you may summon out. Then when it gets banished by the Dragon Lord or gets summoned, right back to your hand. So it's less, Dragon Lord's normal will come out. Maybe just the 1 tips would be fine. Card would not see play. Even now, part won't. So honestly, just because there's good chance it's never will come off, we'll just take it off the list actually. Orden is a card I see can maybe come off the list because I saw a prediction someone is making on their channel. They were saying that Instant Fusion may get banned. Okay, the Instant Fusion is basically like the second version of Call by the Grave with Millennium Eyes Restrict right now, and also you want to keep on pushing that Ready Fusion card. Basically, Call by the Grave combined with Ready Fusion is basically Instant Fusion right now. So if Instant Fusion gets banned, card maybe come back. Not really easy for the card to get summoned without Instant Fusion. I think the only will do some card is with Instant Fusion, or have some of this card is with Instant Fusion. The reason why it was banned because it has a really good effect. It is back among graveyard level 4 or lower. Gone. It's a lot harder to summon this card. I don't think you can summon this card really. This is some really offbeat ghetto combo deck. Get Instant Fusion banned. This card come back. No, cannot. Make it's not once per turn. If it was a hard once per turn, maybe come back. Cyber Jar. No, if I complained enough about Cyber Jar, how to draw 5. This card says, you know what? Let's run it back. Let's just run it back. No, we're not going to be running it back. We're going to play Yu-Gi-Oh! 1 game through, and not going to start over halfway through because you get bored of the game. So that is a no. Fishboard. I'm going to say this is get the same tree. I'll take it down here because it's not as broken as Fairytale Snow per se. But this requires one of those hard once per turn, so anything how this card be used. But if you control it, will face up for your lower water monster, you can discard 1 card, spell summon this card from your hand. Okay, that's fine. But it's not once per turn. That's why I think it's banned. It's not once per turn. Card was like hard once per turn, maybe. Definitely come back. We'll put it up there with the Elma, as I think hard once per turn. No one use this card really. because like water's not that. Giant Trunade, no. Spells and traps again. Blow Bulb is going to get to destroy. Mainly being, if Halky Fabrics is banned, there's no reason for the card also to still be banned. Grace for Charity is literally a going flat even card, and I'll say honestly a +1 because you're going to see cards you didn't see before. Also, you get to mill some cards that like to go to the grave. Grinder Golem is token generator, so nope. No way Guard Dragons do. No reason to talk about them. Heavy Storm, you can pop your own cards and get those effects off, so that's a no. Electromite. You're gonna get the maybe, okay, you get the maybe option. Some people say this card needs to come back for Pendulums to be great again. Will it make Pendulums pretty good again? Yeah, probably. It's a pretty good card. Oh, I'm pretty sure it has like that double effect. When it's a link summon, add a Pendulum monster from your deck to your extra deck face up. When turning your target one at a face of card you control, destroy it, then add one face of Pendulum on your extra deck to your hand. If this card in Pendulum Zone leaves, this card in Pendulum leaves the field, draw one card. So to draw one, and base almost guarantees the card to your hand, right? Pretty good, right? Now, I don't know if I would make any sort of hits. This card could honestly, we'll honestly move it down to Dingalong really. Card could maybe come back right now. Because Pendulums are not doing jack anything right now. But if they unleash some more Pendulum cards, or say some cards that maybe like limited or banned even come off the list, I don't think they can have those come out at the same time as Electromite, because that's kind of giving like I think 2 months support back. Like one at a time. I say maybe give them Electromite right now. See what happens, and if nothing still happens, give them a little bit more. A little bit more. Give them no teas, little crust of the bread, okay, before you give them the whole goddamn loaf, okay? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like try. Maybe come back. This card, no. I've used this card personally in a tourney. It is very good. A little search and a word chalice. Yeah. Nice little, basically leaves the field. You get to add your ward legacy card or guard dragon. Goes to the graveyard. You also get to get out your ward chalice monster, being that little cute little baby dragon thing. So yeah, very very good. No, cannot come back. That Synchron, you are going to get the Blow Bulb and then the Pseudo effect. Bam, because Halky Fabrics is a card. Fires of Colosseum, no. I'm going to talk about it. Nightmare and Mermaid, again, no. This gets you into any like generic FTK. You make 2 monsters, and go into Mermaid, and then you go into Orcus Nightmare, and you get some random combo. It's kind of the reason why I think Verte Anaconda probably needs to get banned or banned or something. I don't like how one card could basically be like you're out to, oh no, you stopped my regular deck combo. No, well, okay, I got 2 monsters left. I'm just gonna go into Nightmare Cerberus or Phoenix. Then I'm gonna go into Nightmare Mermaid. Then I'm gonna go into Orcus Nightmare, and then I go into my Orcus package, and then I win. I'll have like 2 negates and like a back row. This is really how Dark World Orcus was it basically I called it like it was like 2 monster Orcus, basically, because any 2 monsters got you into some random 4 combo. The end of like a Exterio, we had a Dinger, you had whatever. It was dumb. Right. That card cannot come back. Last turn is a very gimmicky card, cannot come back for sure. Oh no, the life points 1,000 or less. Guess what? I'm gonna rage quit. We're gonna go 1-on-1. Here's my 5k monster I for some reason I have in my deck, or somehow got on the board and have fun. So you had 8,000, had 1,000, I should be, but I don't care. Yeah, no. Last will. Problem is, deck. In the graveyard? Maybe. From the deck? No. So last will is a nope. We're going to see a nope to Law Chain, because not only does it send monsters from the deck to the graveyard, which is already pretty good in itself for being generic level 4, it can send any card. Spells, traps, those are pretty good spells and traps that like going to the graveyard to activate once they're sent to the graveyard. Some of them even make hard effects, so that is a hard Lava Eater, again, not once per turn. Nope. Say, well, if it's once per turn? No. I still don't think so, because it kind of sets you up as ego praise that you, oh no, I need like 1 level less or more or whatever. Oh. Frost token generator. Nope. Like Tiger is going to be a nope, because 1, it gets you the special summon from the graveyard, basically monster spawn as a pendulum effect. Then this card on the field is destroyed. You can also target one of the monsters in your graveyard and special summon it. So it's a 2 type away of monster born. 2 monster borns, 1 card. Nope. Evoker, special summon from the deck. Nope. Astro Scientist. Have you seen Progression Series? No. Wyvern. It becomes an easy once per turn bounce a card on the field that you can do every single turn. Nope. Mass Driver. FTK. Nope. Masterpiece. This card is like a guard card. It gets summoned out and it can say no to everything. He will say, oh, this card can come back. No, I will give you Colossus before this card comes back. This card is filthy broken. This is like Floodgates, like wet dream right here. Okay, they dream of this card coming back. Oh yes, I will pop all my trap cards and a spell or whatever, and here's God. I cannot be targeted or destroyed by almost like anything. Yeah, no. This card banned. This card should not have been printed. Max C cannot come back due to kind of format we're in. It would be one of those very cards that say, okay, here who draws Max C wins. But guess what? If you play Max C on me, you're drawing goddamn 25 cards. You're gonna LTK yourself. You're gonna run out of cards, my friend. You're gonna be freaking. You gonna go start your turn and be like, nope, there ain't nothing left. Yeah, play Max C. I'll play no other hand traps. You will freaking OTK yourself. So now, next card I can see maybe coming back. Beast Online. Now this is a card you may be like, why? One, it's going to have the whole kind of restriction as well. Halki Fabrics. Okay, Halki Fabrics is the reason why this card is banned. It's a tuner. Oh, I forget it was the first one that may have gotten banned. Was it the first one? I'm pretty sure it was like Destrudo and this card got banned and then got hit like Gold Bulb and Jet Synchron after that. Something like that. Or may have been the first one. But it's kind of the card effect that if this card leaves the field, you basically get a token. That's why it's good. Same with why Extended Cloak was banned. When it leaves the field, you get a token, but then of course you can bring it back. This one, not really. The extra normal summon, not really going to do that. So again, Hulk's not a card. This card's a card. Metamorphosis? No. Way too good to get any of your extra monsters out on the board. Mind Master? I'm going to say no, because special summons from the deck. If it was a hard once per turn, which this one is not, that's the main reason why it's banned. I pay 800 life points, should be one psychic type monster I have, and you know what? I get any card from a deck, and I can do as many times as I want. Too good. No. Cards per turn, still no. I don't like cards that spell some of the deck per se. So I'll play New Spectre. Oh, don't hit King Shame me with that one. Mirage and Nightmares. I don't even need to talk about this card. Cards that let you just draw as much as you want quite easily. But nope. Card negates anything, so nope. Or the token generator, so nope. This card negates literally the turn, I'm pretty sure. Negate the turn. Which is that's normal for special monsters. Nope. This card's an OTK or FTK machine. That's a nope. Card says nope to everything, so nope. Orcus Hop Horror is a card that I can see I could come back. It's one on a lot of people's predictions. To bring it back to OG cards, they brought back Engage, they brought back Mirage Stalio from that kind of era. And they can bring back Hop Horror. I'm like, hey, didn't they can bring back Colossus? We'll talk more about that in a second. But Hop Horror is, I feel like, the next one, the kind of era that can come back and get see some dark monsters, dark kind of Orcus, Phantom Knight stuff, kind of show its head again, because it's good. You can banish it, so like pretty easy. Then by either by going by like Armageddon Knight, some kind of weird send dark monster or graveyard by Nightmare. And that you get out simple skeleton sometimes. Those go to the graveyard and you bring back one of your banished cards. You know how it goes from there. Alright, so you know what? It could be pretty good. So it'll be interesting to see what I can do. This card says nope to monsters, so nope. This card lets you just pick any 5 cards in your deck and you add 1 to your hand, and then the rest go to the graveyard and you can activate their effects too. Nope. Next two, put them up here for right now. They're hard to think about because these are like the only other 2 like bandish Penilla monsters on the board. People saying, you know what? Let's try this back out 1, 2. Let's look at them. We have first, let's say, Plus Fire. Plus Fire's effect. This card throws by battle card effect. You special this card from your pendulum zone. You take 500 life points. That's not too bad. Basically, you get a special summon. That effect is kind of dangerous. This field destroyed by battle or card effect. You can summon 1 forward monster from your deck. That's where we get a kind of problem. Because not only if it's from the hand, if from the hand, I would be too mad. These deck special summons, and there's no easy ways to pop this card. I feel like it was like True Draco can pop these. Your own cards can pop these pretty. A lot of Pendulum cards can pop it pretty. That kind of scares me. So that's we'll put it down to maybe. It can't come back like freely. Oh, there's no reason this card should be banned anymore. Or free, most likely it's come back. This one's very sketchy. One could also summon itself out, then if it gets popped again, get no monster. Almost like a +2. I don't like it. It looks like a monkey board. Unless you have a level 4/4, basically no 4 mage pal monster in your pendulum zone. The scale becomes a 4, which you know is a 1 to a 4. Maybe that can help you in situations like that. This card's activated, you can add a level 4 pendulum monster back to your hand. So basically, this will guarantee your Elder Scale. If you activate this card, you get your Elder Scale guarantee. It's pretty good in Pendulum, especially if you go search for really high scale. It basically guarantees the 1 to whatever you need. Problem. This card's card to reveal one performance monster in your hand, and if you level your monster that name by 1. Okay. And it's gonna have to get the performance. I feel like this is honestly more broken than this one, man, because this guarantees you scales, I'm pretty sure. You activate it, you get the search for your higher perform mage or perform a pal. Then you get this card and you can set up. It's like, oh no, I have like a 1 through 4, but I have like a 5 in my hand. Well, guess what? Discard it, and then you have got all the most come to 4 then. So yeah, I think honestly a little too good. We'll actually take off Monkey Board. Monkey Board I feel like is way too good still. And maybe a plus fire. I would not do plus fire and electrify at the same time though. Alright, so let's maybe come back first, see what happens, and then push a plus fire. Hard to say. Next one is going to be Cluster Armadillo. This is a card I'm going to put up there with kind of the fish board. And it needs to be a hard one to return because right now it's just goes to graveyard, point takes 800, then you can banish the plant, bring it right back. Too good right now. Okay. So for right now, let's see if I had a harvest return, it can come back. All agreed. No. Next one, going up there with the equip spell, it needs to be a hard once per turn. Right now it's not, so if it goes back to your hand by some kind of effect, even say Zephyr Sleet in my deck, get a second, well, 5. So that's pretty good. But everyone would probably be playing. Play anything for quick spells, period. Like if you play Infernoble Knights, if you play my Dark Warriors, I would be playing this card if it was at 1. If it was a hard once per turn, I'll still be playing this card. Battle 11 Fossil. Oh no, that's a maybe, depending on restrictions. This one is a no because it's a generic to send any card from basically the generic monster reborn. Way too good, in my opinion. Also, we already talked about how some Dragon Rollers, too many of them may be too strong for Dragon Links. This got done nerfing Dragon Links. Really good already again. Card brings back as many cards. Nope. It says no everything, so nope. Power Master Plan, I'm going to stay with a no still because it gives you 2 adds. First one is when it's summoned, you can just add 1 Inspire Mission card from your deck to your hand. That part's okay. But if it's sent from field to grab, you can add another basically Spiral card from your deck to your hand. If you don't like those cards, you get 2 free searches basically. That card is going to stay banned. This card still also has to stay banned. There was an FTK hit with Bomber Dragon. That basically, if you goes to the graveyard, Bomber Dragon has effect that when something is summoned to the link zone, the monster, it blows up all cards. Opponent takes like 2 damage or something. This card would just repeatedly come back FTK. So FTK card, no way. No. Self-destruct, like an OTK, FTK card, no. Kind of like last turn, you don't need it. 6 cents. Because two numbers from 1 to 6. Point rolls a 6-sided die. And okay. Draw a ton of cards. Okay, it has no bad effects. Either you draw that many cards, or you mill that many cards. Doesn't matter. You want that almost any deck. I would love you to mill some of my cards. Some decks love you to like Orcus, Phantom like, oh, mill my whole deck. I don't care. This is like a better grass is green. That's 6 cents. No. Card recently got banned. It looks at your opponent's hand. No. Take it for your opponent's card. No. Buy 5 monsters. No. This card, someone said maybe it could come back, but go play with spellbooks. Probably didn't. Can only spellbooks cards back to your hand. Also get a special summon spell cost of monster from your deck. So do really good effects for the cost of 1. Nope, it's a ban. Page 5, Substitute. Not a once per turn card. If it was a hard once per turn, maybe Substitute could come back, but it's not right now. So that gets you through. I kind of like the Lone Fire Blossom step. Aqua is all a lot. Frogs, I think a lot better. You can swap frogs that way. Let's see. Spell something from the deck. Nope. Generic on that. Monster effect twice. Nope. This card says no to Yu-Gi-Oh, so nope. For the FTK, so nope. Card mills your whole deck, so nope. Look at your opponent's hand, so nope. Duplicate card effect, so maybe. Maybe. Actually, I'll put this in the restriction right now. Alright, this one worries me. Because as compared to like Sky Striker, Horda, Salamander, Mars Stallion, or even Orcus, no, those cards are only going to be used in those deck archetypes. This one here, this card is a Splashable engine. You gotta play this a little bit of a Thunder engine. Now, lordy hordy, I can suck on the board and your opponent's not adding cards. Okay, that's very problemsome. Okay, yes, it's like the smacks Sky Striker, I'm pretty sure, but this also hits a lot of even the best decks right now. So if you could make a Thunder Dragon, like even got like Cyberstein to smack out a Thunder Dragon, very good. So because this card is very effectively abused, kind of like how like Destruction Sword is abused, Terror. I just don't know if Thunder Dragon can come back. You know, people say, "Oh, bring back Colossus." Very good. So, I don't know. Next one, Untitled. Someone's talking about can maybe come back. This one I think is a mill effect. You send ones from your deck to the graveyard. That's very good. I don't think they'll release Title and Blast same time. Blaster can definitely come back. This, it's a maybe. It's a maybe. I can see it coming back, but it's gonna make decks really good. I can use the water decks will abuse it. Dragon decks will abuse it. It's an monster from your deck to the graveyard. That facilitates a lot of combos in some decks. So maybe I don't know if that one. But we'll put up there Capito's screen for it to come back. I don't. Time Seal definitely can come back, skip your draw phase. Now, I'm sorry, if you lose to a card that skips your draw phase, that's because you already lost because you got your whole deck hand milled already. So this isn't a problematic card. The problematic card is that you didn't draw a hand trap to start the OTK on you. So this card could definitely come back because if it does come to effect, it's because you already lost. Gunblower is a hand looping card, so nope. And take out a card your opponent's hand, look at your hand, nope. No yugioh, nope. Some multiple times, nope. Is a we just got rid of this card because we just brought back Destruction Sword, so either Destruction Sword goes and this card stays banned or goes free or something like that. So you just need to decide on that. I know it hurts Union decks, but I'm sorry. Stop having all these random monsters that have effects from equipped to monsters be really good. Or at least you spell something out a monster too that has that effect if it's equipped to a monster. So Virginities didn't help either with it. This card says no to Yuki, so nope. This card is kind of broken text because it's like a prize card. It's a match. Those cards can't be played, I'm pretty sure. Next one is Zen Mighty. Card can come back if they banned a Hunter. The Hunter is the one that starts the FTK basically with this card. No Konami is like, hey, so you just banned a Hunter, just like Cannon Soldier. Card can definitely come back to like 1, 2. I don't care. Last page. Yatagarasu, you can come back again. I don't think anything is going to happen. If you lose to this card, it's because you already lost, because your hand's already been ripped. So this is not a problematic card. It's problematic card is that you already got your hand ripped, so you didn't stop it before this card even came out. And the last are two Zodiacs, so not coming back because Zodiacs are still pretty good and because Zeus is a card. Alright. So there you go. That was the whole entire ban list. Again, it's quickly cards I can see potentially coming back. Currently, it's Blaster. We got Harport, Title I may want to put down here still. Time Still and Yatagarasu. So, we got two OG cards. We got something back from the era. And then we got Blast and Dragon Ruler. We got Ding Long, which, thing. And then, you Electromite. And more players, you get yourself heavy metal foes back. Right? And a lot of cards down here are just situations that it needs to be a hard once per turn. A different card needs to get banned. Or how it needs to get banned. Okay, because, yeah. Be hard once per turn, so they would be fine. These cards need Hulky Fibrex banned. Fusion needs to be banned. Maybe if Electromite doesn't come back. I don't know about this one, honestly. Get out of here. Means wind up Hunter's band and this card, I don't know. Put you out here too. Alright, so yeah, just again, situations to look. Yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Helps you support me. Videos for you too. Now, since it is the end of the video, you know it's time for me to say, I hope the rest of the week is blessed. In the next video. With that in mind, I'm out.